football matchup that so often produces an upset. A team ranked in the top 25 but going on the road into a revved-up environment. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Tigers will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauling. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Notre Dame's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He finds some space. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they'll use the ground game here. Runs through the defender.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
And now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Clemson Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Again, moves the ball out near the 25.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down and 10 now. To throw, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Great footwork. A big opening now. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Grabbed by the receiver. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Randall. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's caught. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
It's a quarterback keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Takes the handoff. It's low. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense going with the hurry up.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Hurdles the defender.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Direct snap. The pass rush closing in. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Always looking to throw. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And it's caught! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've had to settle for field goals. That That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pulls it in. It's Randall. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But
a deep shot to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Carr. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the run, he'll let it go. With the catch, it's Fields. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Love. Finding space at the 20. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Handoff in a single back formation. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On On the run, it's Randall. They test the middle of the defense. Nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. An important third down attempt for this offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Tigers will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Tight end goes in motion. The back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick.
The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field down, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Touchdown, Irish. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Change of direction. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powering through. They've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Pauling. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Catch made in space. Look out. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they have got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Carr. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. QB to the tight end for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They keep him off balance with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of 1. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he'll be brought down.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
So So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Their returner from inside the 10-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On first down, it's play action. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Defense showing blitz here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Randall. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Now the try here for the extra point. And they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here's the handoff on a counter. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Off target and incomplete. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Clemson. The comeback is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The extra point gets him into the touchdown, 31-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the option play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course most recently Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic, and with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
It's an out route, the catch made. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that.
He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense really clicking here. They're going to run it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Important 3rd down play coming up. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense really clicking. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Ball handed off. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Now it's 2nd down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Look out. Whole different game now.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauling. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Punt team ready to boot it away. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle, but first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
First and goal here for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense facing second and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Irish. Add 6 more points to the total. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Turner. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
On the move now. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's a second and goal play for the offense.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds...
Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback still with the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to create here on the move. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Oh, and another incompletion. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's going to kick it away for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Klubnik. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. They'll give it to the running back. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Close to the tight end. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
What a move, breaking ankles and still going. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Back to pass. It's Carr. He gets into the end zone again. Had enough juice after the long touchdown to score on the two-point conversion. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff heading left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And here's the handoff. Makes a nice move there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback keeps the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Clemson.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on second down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. So far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Nice grab. It's Price. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense. Flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And a low line drive. Ugly punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, they test the middle there, but yet nothing. Here's the second down play. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Randall. Fights through a tackle. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion sets up an important third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Second and 10 after the previous play. In the shotgun, handoff inside. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Klubnik. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So a field goal attempt coming up now.
Good job here by the defense on third down.
Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Klubnik. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Pressure is coming. Takes a deep shot on the move. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Throwing off play action. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Knocked through the PAT, so the lead is 5 during the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnover. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. And this is going to be a safety.
Oh, this one hurts, Chris. Right when it looks like you have a chance to get back into this game. Now, keep in mind, even though you've given up a safety, it's still a one-possession game. Now you have to kick this ball off to your opponent. It's going to come down to, can your defense make a stop to give your offense a chance again?
Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab made by the tight end. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. It's second down. Over the middle. It's Moore. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the quarterback keeps it here. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. It's a run. Running back's got it. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauling. And the returner is brought down. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. He hands it off from the gun. It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. To throw, it's Klubnik. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, tackled in the 17, but a big interception for this defense. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, they're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can.
A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Incompletion in the first down makes it 2nd and 10 in the 47.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Looking for some space. It's Price. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. 2nd down after the incompletion. He keeps it on a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. QB keeper all the way. Look out, room to run here.
How impressive have these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally stop it all the way down to the 6-yard line. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. 2nd and goal for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 2nd-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick it off to get us underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Receiver in motion now. An inside deals now from the shotgun. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here we go, first third down of the game. Toss play to the outside. He's found some room at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Important second down play coming up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They call the counter run here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
The shotgun running play call. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Ball handed to the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back gets a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
That heads out of bounds after a decent gain. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's back. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Making people miss. Defense will make this stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Wants to throw it. It's an out the catch made. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the 1st down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Bringing pressure. Trapped again in the pocket. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He's going for a big play downfield. The deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Breaks free. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. It's back. The receiver grabs it. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Touchdown, Canes. They could not stop him.
Boy, how exciting was this first half, man? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the...
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Hurricanes. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Pauling. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Takes it to the open. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Beck. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauling. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Second down after that previous play.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The sure hands. It's Love.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Point after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press here. The defense backing away. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw. His Speck. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out. It's Price. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? They chased him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house, just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. First and goal as the long kick return sets him up close to the goal line. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Back to throw. It's Beck. And here comes a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Hurricanes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Running back with the football. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, to put them on top now.
Well, that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He fires downfield. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. They'll give it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Dropping back. It's Beck. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And there's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Fletcher. He breaks free. Physical run earns the first down. The Canes churn out another first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Press coverage now from these DBs. Scanning the field. It's Beck. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Canes. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And they'll give it to the back. Powers through. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A crucial big six.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauling. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Pulls it in. It's Flanagan. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. A play action looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. That's caught. It's Fields. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They look to throw it here on second down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Moves out of the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Defense is coming after him. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Canes come into the final minute of play, just trying to run the clock out. Testing the right side here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The defense showing blitz here. Dropping back. It's back. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Pauling. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the ground, it's Love. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.